Welcome back to another episode of the Baseball Card Junkies podcast. Sorry about the minor hiatus, missing out the last 2 weeks, but 2 weeks ago, I just wasn't up for it. My foot was killing me last week. Technical difficulty, so we're back online.
There we go.
How's it going, Mike? How was your weekend?
It was good. It was busy. Enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy Sunday morning with shoveling of the snow, but the rest of the day went well. I got the break done, all packed up, shipped out, got picked up today, and everybody will be seeing their stuff within a couple of days, hopefully.
Yep, I did get a notice that you shipped out a package, so looking forward to it. All right, let's see. Let's do a quick roll call. We got Maddie, who letting us know he came in first. We got Mark. We have White Sox Tom, Sean, and then at Sec. That must be my brother screaming out yeehaw. So before we start getting into the nitty gritty of everything, literally this just came up about 10 minutes before I started setting up for the podcast. So breaking news, longtime grading company Beckett has been purchased by hobby company Collectors, who also owns SGC and PSA. What are your thoughts on this one, Mike?
Well, it looks like somebody's trying to form a monopoly against the few remaining grading companies that are somewhat relevant. Hopefully the rise of tag now. Yeah, that would be yeah. Here we go.
Now that's putting, because that kind of puts CGC as a lone contender now.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So absorbing those companies, there's going to be less people to grade from. And but the whole thing with PSA is their turnaround time. How are they going to absorb these companies now that there's a couple less companies to grade from, and be able to get the production out. Now, you did say that they were opening up a new location in Florida.
Yes, they're opening up a submission center in Boca Raton, which is in South Florida. Mm-hmm. And then also, it was later on in the outline for what the topics we're going to be talking about tonight. But they opened up a submission center at Cards HQ, where Jeff Wilson has his store.
Oh, wonderful! He's getting his paws involved.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
All right. Knew there had to be something else involved in this.
Oh, there's always going to be a catch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This is true.
But it is what it is. So quick little review on the latest products that came out. So you were saying that, in your opinion, Allen and Ginter was not the greatest.
My two boxes were not the greatest, although we did get our first rip card. What's up, Nala? I did get the first rip card that I ever opened up, and it was a Freddie Freeman to 199. Jason wanted to open it, and we didn't strike big, but we did strike with the Aaron Judge short print in there, which is a pretty nice card. And he immediately sent it to Allen.
Now, I did watch a couple of videos of Allen and Ginter, and they have a nice little lineup of celebrities, like Al Pacino's in it.
The celebrities are good, but it's like overloaded with musicians, and every pack has like almost the same insert in it. It's either the Wicked Curve or the World Series.
Right.
Unfortunately, I was pulling all the cards where the Phillies lost the World Series and the other team won. I mean, we had 2 World Series in the past 45 years, and I didn't even get one of them. Right. But I think it was the Blue Jays came out multiple times. Jason was in his glory with that. And the Astros and the Orioles when they lost. So every World Series that the Phillies lost was pulled.
Not a good way to represent the team.
Yeah.
So I did manage to see some Topps Chrome update, and it didn't really hit the way it should for me. I mean, I have seen some Walt Disney cards being pulled out of there.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, I saw Western New York opened up a single hobby box, and he basically said, don't buy this product. I would not recommend it. And now he's just started with a full case of opening it, and
profit type video.
He's got a profit challenge going on. It just dropped today, and his first box was pretty freaking amazing.
Okay.
The other thing I saw was I turned the volume down, of course, and watched Jabs open 10 blaster boxes, and he pulled 3 autos.
Oh shit!
And a lot of color was coming out of the blasters. So maybe, just maybe, the blasters might be the way to go with this product. I'll have to take a look, but they're $40 a piece, so it's, $10 more than a regular, or actually $15 more than a regular. But,
What's up, Larkin?
I'm going to keep an eye on that and see what happens with the blasters.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got a taste of what Topps Archives is going to be bringing out.
Yes.
So.
No, I do like Archives only because of the veteran players that you can get out there. Notable veteran players. Right. You're not going to get bad veteran players. I think I saw somebody pull an Andy Van Slyke today. I saw Mike Schmidt pulled autograph. So yeah, they're it's pretty good. You're not going to get like you would get out of Topps Chrome update, the 29-year-old reliever that's been in the minor leagues for, 8 years.
Right. So apparently, first off, I appreciate the dono. And he heard that there's a rumor going around that I buy mini cans of Red Bull to make my hands look bigger.
That's true. It is true.
Hey, if it gets the job done, who knows? All right, so
it's not Photoshop; it's a mini can.
There you go. All right, so upcoming releases per Topps. They have Cosmic Chrome Baseball coming out on the 17th, $350 a box, which is right in line when I bought mine from 2022. I would pay $375. 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. Then you got Heritage High Number Hobby Box, $100 for right now.
That's not bad. Yeah, but are you going to be able to get it, or are you going to have to wait?
You'll probably have to wait.
This is the thing that I've been seeing with Fanatics is they don't have it right away. It's on Topps. Topps sells out. Then Fanatics puts it up maybe about a week later. That's how I got the Allen and Ginter, and that's how I got the Archives from a trusted supplier.
Right.
So something's going on where they're buying a lot from Topps, maybe have it in on Topps and buying a bunch of cases.
150.
Yeah. Already 150. Yeah, well, see, there you go. Because you can't order on Topps. It's like you're kind of like blocked out from ordering. The single guy like me that's going to try to get one box, it's not going to happen.
Right.
But it's only about $10 more. So I mean, I got my Archives boxes for $149. I got the Allen and Ginter for $149. I think they came out at $129. So with you being a tenured customer with Dave and Adam, for example, shouldn't you get like a reasonable discount from them? No, you don't get it. You don't get anything. You get your silver member. I'm like a silver membership, but it's probably going to go away because I haven't ordered from there in 6 months. So I'm probably going to go down to, that's going to be wiped out. And I'm fine with that. It was only saving me like $2 or something like that on $100. It was only like 2% off or something like that.
Well,
what's up, Ray K?
What's up, Ray? All right, so we was all looking forward to this whole thing with eBay's biggest seller leaving eBay, starting up his new little degenerate of eBay called Snipe. It happened for about a good 24 hours, and now it's water under the bridge. Allegedly, the system crashed, and he decided to pack his stuff up and go back to his old playground.
So he's back on eBay?
He's back on eBay.
Okay.
But what he failed to mention was there was a data breach on Snipe.
Oh, okay.
So
what's up, Jeff?
Looks like he's back with his old shenanigans with eBay.
Okay.
All right. So if you plan on getting Topps Chrome, all right, the latest legend being signed, having cards in it, and you can probably be fortunate to grab one.
Mm-hmm.
Got your Hideo Nomo.
Yep.
Hasn't signed in 20 years.
Yep. I don't know if he's signed in Allen Ginter, but he did have cards in Allen Ginter. I know that.
Would be nice if he had some type of ink on him.
Yeah. Well, that we don't know.
All right. So how about a little bit of what's going on? I know we're a little bit late. We're heading into the third week of December, but just a recap of November items graded. Look at this big jump Tag made from last month compared to SGC. Okay, this is total items graded. Then you go into sports. Then you got TCG.
Wow. Wow, look at Tag on TCG also. Tag's really picking it up. I'm really surprised at that company. That's a good sign.
It is. Hopefully. And I'm hoping whoever actually runs that ship does not plan on abandoning it either.
No, I think they're starting to pick up momentum.
Because I wouldn't be surprised, and humor me. So Fanatics is picking up all the card manufacturers.
Right.
If Collectors picked up all the grading companies, and those two companies end up merging into one.
What, Fanatics and Collectors?
Yes. They'll have some type of memorandum of agreement of something.
Well, I don't know. I think something like that is very possible. I mean, Fanatics has deep pockets. They pretty much can do what they want. You know, in the sports industry, they pretty much own everything now.
They really do.
So I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. I mean, if we're talking, you know, this time next year, it may have already happened.
Right.
So yeah, I would not be shocked.
Because I mean, it's kind of taking the fun out of actually. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this till I'm in 6 feet deep. It went from a hobby, which was pure joy, pure fun, to now it's an industry.
Yeah, it's a business. It's
where,
a business.
Yes, you got people that are diving real deep into the business. They still call it a hobby.
Yeah.
When you're focused on finances, take hobby out of the sentence. It's no longer a hobby for you.
Exactly. And I think that the people that are the pure hobbyists, the true collectors, have found other ways of getting their cards.
Yeah.
And not paying the Fanatics of the world and companies like that, because once it becomes a monopoly, there's no competition. They can do whatever they want. They can charge whatever they want. They can, you know, put as many or as little packs in a box as they want, and nothing's going to happen because you can't get it anywhere else. That's the only place you can get it. And I said that, you know, 2 years ago when this merge was going to happen. I said it's going to be bad for everybody. You know, competition is good. It's good for the consumer. And monopoly is not good for the consumer. Not at all.
So a question for the chat. With everything that's been going on from 2020 till now, how much adjustment did you have to make in order to continue enjoying the hobby? Because at one point we went from $10 hanger boxes, $15 blaster boxes to damn near $40-$50.
Yeah. And $60, $70 hobby boxes to now $140 to $200.
Yeah.
You know, it all really started with the pandemic and the flippers, where you couldn't get anything. You started paying flippers prices. Then the card companies got onto it and say, well, if they're going to pay that price from a flipper, why don't we raise our prices? You know, and we can get in on this. And they did. And then it was like, well, let's buy up some other companies. And they did. And now they have total control. So it's like every year I have, from 2020 on, for the past 5 years, every year I have changed my collecting habits. Like 2020, 2021, I was buying.
Right.
All kinds of retail. 2022, I only bought Update for myself to complete the set. 23, I did the same. Last year, I didn't even buy Update to do my set. And this year, I haven't bought anything. My New Year's resolution, I have 16 more days, and I kept it the entire year.
Jeff says the only difference is a lot more trading on TCDB.
Yep, definitely.
Hello, Game Day Sports Cards. Welcome in.
Yep, find those other outlets where you can do trades, where you can buy cards. And even me, I've gone to Shop Goodwill, and I've been more than happy with that. More than happy.
Just give me one moment.
I got 3 bids in right now for that are ending tonight. See what
happens.
All under $20.
Awesome. So here's a good hobby moment, in my opinion. So you got somebody you got this kid, Hanselton. He ended up using his MVP buyback rewards to get a box of Update series, and he ended up pulling this beauty.
Oh, very nice.
I won't knock that.
Is that an Update flagship?
Yeah.
And that was gold ink on there?
That was gold ink.
Wow. Very nice.
I mean, can't beat that.
No.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, so. All right. So when this whole thing came out with, let's just say you decided to send off a 20 order submission to PSA to get graded. The moment those grades populate and you have access to them, PSA throws out offers for cards that you submitted. So there was a hobbyist. I'm going to call him that. He sent in 31 cards.
Not the hobbyist, a hobbyist.
A hobbyist, yes. So he sent in 31 cards to get graded. Now, number one, not one card came back a PSA 10. They offered him prices. They offered him prices at a PSA 9. Now, they showed him that there was no 9s. So
no 10s.
No 10s, right? No 10s. So, and I was watching this on Market Movers. So apparently, if a order goes through a grader's station and they do not grade not 110, automatically a red flag is supposed to come up.
Okay.
Once that red flag comes up, that order gets pulled from assembly and a senior grader verifies the grading. So basically, that senior grader found out of that 31 card submission, 10 were 10 worthy.
Wow.
But the thing is, he sold those cards at a PSA 9. So now, how they drop the ball is they're not going to even compensate him for the prices of the ones that actually were graded a 10.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so it goes to one grader.
Correct.
He visually inspects the cards, gives them a grade.
Yes.
Okay. Do they get put in slabs right away or not?
They're in slabs already.
Oh, they're in the slab. Wait a minute. They're in the slab before they grade the card? No,
once they get the grade, they automatically get slabbed.
Oh, before getting checked again.
Yes.
No, that's bizarre. I think that they should switch that process a little bit. You know, if somebody's grading 35 cards and they all come out a 9 before they get slabbed, I think they should go to another grader, a senior grader, and then get slabbed. Because,
you would think.
No, I would think that. I think because anybody would think that.
How much money do you think that this gentleman would have how much he has lost at what the offers that he took at a PSA 9?
Well, the offers that he took at a PSA 9 are basically the same as a raw card, pretty much. Right? So he already lost money on his grading fee.
Right.
On that, depending on the card, of course. We don't know the cards that were, but some cards that, grade a 10, I mean, they could be a $50 card, they could be a $70 card, they could be a $120 card. So if you just say every card that was a 10 was a $50 card, he lost $500.
Right.
On those 10 cards.
Hey, Adam.
So here's another thing with PSA. It's another company that you don't actually see what's going on. You're putting your trust. You're sending them money and putting trust into them.
You're paying for an opinion.
Right, to do the right thing for an opinion. And this is where I think people are gravitating towards tags, because tags runs it through a computer, a scanner. They look at all the computer looks at the defects, pictures of it, however they do it. And I think that's going to be, you're going to start seeing
AI.
You're going to start seeing tags go up and up and up. And I think if I were to ever grade a card now, I wouldn't send it to PSI. I would not. It's one person's opinion.
I'm sitting here listening to what you're saying, and I'm thinking, because I got cards ready to go for grading. Should I take them down the PSA route or put them in a tag slab?
No, because if what you say happens, that guy graded all those cards a 9, sent them to get slabbed, and then a senior guy comes in and starts looking at them and says that, no, 10 of them should be a 10. Right. Well, then you're screwed.
Because this is what the kid said. His name is Preston. So in an absolute wild turn of events, apparently some of these literally graded a 10, but PSA falsely told me they were 9s. Some of these slabs that were originally marked as a 9, I sold back to PSA at their PSA 9 buyback value. But now if you look at the cert, it's a PSA 10. And the reason why he found out that it was a PSA 10 was because he checked the pop report. On the certificate, you get a serial number on every slab. Okay. He looked up the serial numbers on those slabs, and they reflected a 10.
Yep.
So now,
there you go. I believe it.
So he lost a boatload of money at the 9. Yep, this story's a bit funky because PSA changed the grades on the cards after he took the PS. Yeah, I think PSA needs to make this right and give him 10 PSA 10 values for those 9s that he accepted the offer.
Absolutely, yeah. And there's
but we won't get ears on that. That's the bad thing. We won't know about that.
No.
So I mean,
what's up, Adam? What's up, Don?
I'm a little seriously tempted in just sending my stuff over to tag.
I think that's the way I'm going to do it. When I actually start grading some cards, I'm going to send them through tags. Tags has a nicer presentation of the card.
And you get grader's notes, regardless.
Absolutely. They'll show you everything that's possibly wrong with that card. Yeah. I mean, minor defects that the eye cannot look at, but the computer can see.
To pick up on it quick.
Yep. And basically, they just have to run the cards through a machine. Boom, 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 done.
That's it.
Not one person, one person handling it, and then another person handling it where, anything can happen.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
Well, some more shenanigans in the industry, I'm going to call it, for the purposes of this article that I just got. There was a robbery in Louisiana, $100,000 burglary. So, sentenced in car caper. So, let's see. What did they... That's the video that they had. I don't want to play it because I'll get struck. But basically, they're looking at... I think it's about 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, based off because they're trying to charge it with grand larceny.
Wow.
Okay. He's recommending 27 months in prison. He'll also have to repay the money. Okay, so just under 3 years, and he's got to pay restitution. $412,163.
From the Washington University School of Medicine, and used to buy baseball cards. Wow.
That is insane.
And those three clowns stole $100,000 worth of cards.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. All right, so some new additions to Topps update.
That's cool.
NBA Jam type-esque. So that's pretty cool. I've actually seen one pull on Striker's video.
Oh, Striker pulled one. Oh, yeah. Did he pull the Soto, right?
I think it was Soto or Wood, one of the two.
Yeah, I think it was Soto. I think he was rounding the bases or something like that.
Speaking of grading companies, looks like CGC is following suit with PSA. So CGC is looking at revising their services and their fees. So longer wait time, higher prices. That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's going to come into effect January 6th. So we'll see what shenanigans they're going to come up with.
Oh, was it the James Wood? Maybe I saw the Soto on another channel.
And then I touched on it a little bit. A new official PSA submission center is coming to Cards HQ on December 13th. So if you happen to have cards and you're in the vicinity of Cards HQ or live around the Atlanta area, go pay Jeff a visit, and you can get your card slapped through him. It saves. The only perk is you save on shipping.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Don't really see nothing too much else going on. Okay, so that's pretty much it for hobby talk. But now, we just recently had the MLB Contemporary Veterans Committee for the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And surprising, only one was actually selected. And that would be Jeff Kent. We went over his numbers a little bit. I don't see how he made it.
Well, compared to the other players that were on that list, but remember they still got this bugger for steroids.
Because I mean, look at his resume. He's played for 9 teams.
Well, first, before we do this, who was all on the list?
We had Biggio and Utley.
Oh no! Before that, of the list of the Hall of Fame inductees,
you had Bonds, you had Clemens. Let me see if I can pull up that.
Bonds, Clemens, was it Sheffield, Mattingly?
Sheffield was on there. Mattingly was on there. Fernando Valenzuela was on there. 25 Veterans Committee.
And Enfuego has frozen. Guess he's still having computer issues. So let's see what I can do to keep this thing going. All right. So basically what it was, there were a bunch of players that were from the steroids era. And there were a few players, like I know Mattingly, he probably didn't use steroids. Jeff Kent was one of the newest ones on there. And wow, he's completely gone. All right, hopefully he comes back. And I can't pull anything up or share anything over on here, so I can't look it up. He's coming back. He's back.
I'm back.
He's back. All right.
All right. So
Dale Murphy was also on that list.
Murphy was on that list. I mean, Mattingly, what? Why is he not getting in? They did say basically 3 strikes and you're out. If you fail to make it on the Veterans Committee 3 times, you are banned from the voting forever.
I think that's what they're trying to do. That's the way they get around this whole steroids issue.
I just think it's the voters are given too much damn power, in my opinion.
This is true.
You know, and then you really can't fault the younger generation because they're going to just follow suit with their predecessors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, again, we're talking about somebody who has 1 MVP, was a 5-time All-Star and won 4 Silver Sluggers, and he played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different teams.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like I don't get it. I really don't understand
How he got in. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have to pull up the numbers. Take a look at other second basemen that were in there. I went, people in the chat, let's get some second basemen in here that are in the Hall of Fame. I went with Biggio and compared Kent's numbers with Biggio.
Okay, so you got Chase Utley.
Well, no, Utley's not in, but let's go with some players that are actually in.
So,
Utley's just like, I just threw him on there just to see where he was at. So we got Biggio.
Yep.
Let's get some other second basemen that were in there.
Come on, Larkin. I know you know your stuff.
Was it Sandy Alomar? Was he a second baseman?
Was Sandy and Alomar? Was he a second baseman?
I think he was, because I think Sandy's in there. Yep, Alomar.
Okay,
yep, there
Alomar.
we go.
Roberto Alomar.
Was it Roberto Alomar? Okay. I always get the two Alomars confused.
Okay. Who else?
Yeah, Sandy was the catcher. Thank you, Jeff. Any other second baseman? We're going to put these players up and see where they're at in stats, because second baseman, it's kind of like a unique category. It's also kind of like the shortstop also, where you usually have your power hitters on your first and third base and your outfielders. But shortstop and second baseman usually aren't known for their power or anything like that.
Jeff, we need first names, Jeff. You got Robbie. I know Rod Carew.
Rod Carew. Collins. Which Collins was it?
Eddie Collins? Okay, yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, Eddie Collins. Oh,
okay. Which one? From 1906 to 1930 or 39 to 42?
It had to be this 06 to 30.
Jackie Robinson. Okay.
Okay, there you go. That's 6. Oh, and Sandberg also.
All right, so let's see.
This should give us a good view. All right, first let's take a look at the WAR. So Kent had a 55, Carew an 81, Biggio a 65, Alomar 67, Eddie Collins. Just take Eddie out of the equation right now. Jackie Robinson 63.9. All right, so WAR is WAR. Games are games. I mean, Biggio's played the most, had the most plate appearances. Let's take a look at home runs. Okay, so Kent has the most of any second baseman in the Hall of Fame. RBIs, he also has the most. Stolen bases, depending, I think, like Eddie Collins, 700.
If you exclude Collins, you're gonna have Roberto Alomar leading the way in stolen bases.
Yeah, batting average. Okay, so Kent was at 290. Carew was just 328.
Biggio 281, 300, 313 for Jackie.
Yep.
Okay.
On base percentage, everybody's about the same until you get to the last two. All in the Hall of Fame, All-Star games, MVP. See, look how many second basemen win the MVP. Not many. So that's kind of huge right there. He didn't win any Gold Gloves. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking modern day, as I would say more modern day would be Alomar and Biggio, he's right there. I mean, he's right there. But then again, you have to look at this side. Who is he up against? And what are his numbers compared to the others?
Right.
Like if it's Bonds, forget it. Bonds is going to destroy him in every category.
Yeah.
But if you look at it as far as the second baseman, they are very good second baseman numbers.
I guess.
Yeah, you can even throw, if you take Eddie Collins out and throw Ryan Sandberg in there and see what Sandberg's numbers were, he's probably more of a player like him.
So it sounds like these guys are excluded from 500 home run club, 3,000 hits.
Oh, absolutely. Just like shortstops. Yeah. It's a different metrics for these players, for your second baseman and your shortstops compared to your corner fielders and your
Well,
outfield.
you've got third base, you got infielders that met the 300, the 3,000 hit, 500 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and they're not there.
Well, no, some of them are there. Who the hell? Jeter got over 3,000 hits.
Okay.
Then you got Frank Robinson over 500 home run. Frank Thompson, I mean.
Oh, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, he was a first baseman. That's a different position.
You know, it's like, because to me it sounds like that 3,000 hit, 500 home run applies only to outfielders, allegedly.
I would say outfielders and corner positions, first and third. There's a lot of leeway for second baseman and shortstops because they're usually your speed guys. They're not known for their power, playing the middle of the infield. You don't see many Mark McGuires or, Mike Trouts or Aaron Judges playing second base and shortstop, so it's kind of a different type of a position when they take a look at it for Hall of Fame consideration. At least that's my opinion. I may be on, I may be off. I don't know. Molitor, yeah, there's another one.
There just needs to be consistency across the board, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's consistency, but it's also like other sports too. I mean, can you compare a goalie to a winger or a defenseman to a center? There's just different parameters.
Right.
A defenseman that can get you 20 goals and 60 assists a year is much better than a winger that can get you 20 goals and 60 assists.
Well,
because
like
it
I
just
always
doesn't
say,
happen.
Me no speaky hockey, so I'll take what you're going with.
Or I could talk soccer. When you're a striker in soccer, I have no idea about.
So I mean, there just needs to be a set guideline across the board, regardless of position. Because I mean, look at what the hell's it? O'Neal Cruz. He started out as a shortstop. They threw him in the back because he throws too damn hard. Ellie De La Cruz, he's a shortstop.
Yeah, it's like comparing the quarterbacks to defensive linemen. Yeah.
I mean, there just needs to be a set parameter that applies to all.
It can't be done. It can't be done because, it's like saying that everybody in your lineup is going to be exactly the same. You have to set the same parameter. Everybody's going to hit 280. Everybody's going to hit 20 home runs, and everybody's going to knock in 80 RBIs. It's not going to happen. It's a baseball team is a team. You have to get the right players in the right positions and the right players in the lineup at the same time. I mean, you can have guys that hit, if you had a full lineup of everybody that hit 80 home runs, and had 80 some RBIs and stuff like that or whatever, and they're all hitting single shots, but they only bat 250, you're only going to score one run an inning if you're lucky. You'll probably win most of the games by as long as your pitching's good, by scores of 6-2 or 6-3. That's almost a guarantee, but you have nothing else.
Okay. When I meant standards for everybody across the board, I did not include the pitchers. They're a completely different animal.
Exactly. They are. We're talking. You're talking fielders. You're talking fielders, in the field. In the field, hitters. Well, we can't even say pitchers anymore because
there has been some players who started their career in the outfield. They brought them in. Look at Mookie Betts.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's players that were in the infield. Now they're playing out in the field.
Right.
Even if it's change up 500 home runs and 3,000 hits to, something everybody has an opportunity to achieve.
Well, I think everybody has the opportunity to achieve 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
But as far as home runs, completely different.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying for somebody to hit both the 3,000 hit and 500 home runs, but either or sets you apart from your peers.
Yeah.
And according to Larkin, stats don't matter. Yeah,
well, they do and they don't. I mean, I think there's a lot of things that go into the Hall of Fame. I think longevity with the teim definitely helps if you start
longevity,
and
professionalism on and off the field.
Yeah,
you know, I'm sure they mentioned metrics analytically, but
I would like to see, like, we have enough players in the Hall of Fame to get a good base. Like if you took every outfielder and put all of their stats together, home runs, all that stuff. This is the bar. Say the bar is 350 home runs. Okay. Say the hits are 2,700 hits. That's the bar for an outfielder to get in the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Now, with a shortstop or a second base, it's going to be a little bit less. With the catcher, it might be a little bit less. First baseman, third baseman, put every position in there, but you just can't say right field, center field, left field. Outfield is outfield.
Yeah, outfield's outfield.
I would love to see somebody come up with some kind of metric where it would be like, this is where you need to be at to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And then we can have a real good argument for the people that aren't in the Hall of Fame that are over that metrics.
Right.
Of all the Hall of Famers, of all their statistics. Larkin, you can get on that. You got time. You can figure that one out. But he says stats don't matter.
Yeah, he says stats don't matter apparently.
Right. But you just can't do it for every player. This is your stat. This is where you need to be no matter what position you're playing, because it's different. It's different bodies in those positions.
Well, we'll see what happens next year.
Yeah, and Rumba went bankrupt, or Roomba. We're rebelling against the robots.
That's kind of funny because I had a Roomba come in the mail for me today. All right, so was you able to catch any part of the winter meetings?
No, I just caught the updates on MLB.
So, talk of the town. Schwarber decided to stay home for another 5 years.
That's our big signing. That's all I wanted to see. I'm more than happy with that. So,
without a shadow of a doubt, you had no inclination in your mind that they was going to let him go?
They were not going to let him go. No. Okay. No, the fans would have revolted. They would have torn down the stadium. Pretty much.
But now, here's the question that I have, though. You signing the same people on. How is that improving your team?
Well, how is it improving our team? Well, we're going to lose some pitching. I think pitching's the big thing. I think we need to get another starting pitcher in here, but apparently my friends from the north in Toronto have signed just about every available pitcher that's out there. So I don't know. Maybe we could take a look at a Framber Valdez, because I think Suarez is going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what was it? And Painter's ready. Yeah, I think Painter's ready. He should be up. Yeah, Jeff, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, and Aroldis Garcia or Adolis Garcia was our big signing. LOL, Larkin.
So Ranger Suarez does not qualify for arbitration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to go through the first page because there's just too many damn free agents.
Yeah.
So he's the only big name on there.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Bo's still on there. They haven't wrapped up Bo yet.
No.
We don't know where. Are the Yankees actually going to let? Wait, are you all the way at the top? Go up a little bit. No. Okay. Yeah, Bellinger.
He's still up for grabs.
I
got a feeling we're going to keep him.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Quite honestly. I really think you have to. I think you have to keep him.
Because having him bat behind Judge actually works out.
Yeah. Tucker, that's an interesting one right there.
Yep. Where do we think he's going? Because there's a couple of teams that's gunning for him.
Yeah. I don't know where he would go. It's just so weird because there's teams that aren't making moves at all. Like the Mets are not making moves. The Yankees are not making moves. Boston has made some. I'm trying to think of the other. Orioles
picked up Alonso.
They picked up Alonso. They made moves. There's going to be teams that just aren't going to make moves. I mean, you're going to have your Tigers, your Guardians, your Brewers, your Twins. I'm surprised the Royals aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised about that team. What's going on with your team?
They picked up Mike Yastrzemski. No, I'm sorry. The Braves picked him up.
The Braves, yeah, he left. I think I don't know. I don't know if the Royals are going to spend any money.
Probably not. Because I'm looking further down and no, I don't think they made any type of moves or have any intentions.
What I was trying to get? Oh, Jaron Duran. Okay. Bringing back the Reds.
Oh, they did one move. Alex Lange for 1
Oh, there you go. They're set.
Yep, they're good. Championship team.
Tried with the whole. Okay, try and trade with the whole league.
They signed Kevin Newman to a minor league deal, and they got Lane Thomas, and that's it. So, trying to think.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Phillies. I mean, if the Phillies are going to lose Suarez, I wouldn't mind seeing them going after Framber Valdez.
Yeah,
you know,
I think the Astros aren't considering Framber for that little shenanigans that he did with the pitch ball.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know if anybody's going to pick up Bader. That's the thing.
He'll probably get the same treatment as Brett Gardner, just be put to the back burner.
Yeah.
I mean, there hasn't really been any like significant moves that any of these teams have done.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Did I hear today that Seattle locked up Bo Naylor?
You mean Josh Naylor?
Oh, Josh Naylor. Yeah.
Yeah, he signed on for 5 years.
Okay. All right. That's a good move for Seattle. Now,
because I mean, look at these are the team's salary, payroll for next season. Top 5. There's no way you're gonna tell me you don't have the funds to dish out.
Yeah.
You know, they retained $1 million, the Yankees. It just doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Houston's got money to play around with now.
Oh, yeah. But they haven't really made no big moves either.
No.
They're just doing a lot of getting rid of, cleaning house.
Yeah. Well, they did that the last 2 years. Well, last year they cleaned house a lot.
Yeah.
Letting Bregman go and Tucker go.
Yeah, I mean the Mets, they literally just dismantled their starting lineup. They got rid of Pete. They got rid of Edwin Diaz. Nemo is gone.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, you know, the owner of the Mets, he's a businessman, and if the business isn't going well, you start cutting. And that's what he's doing, it looks like.
Well, I'm not going to mention Derek Jeter's name, but somebody made a business decision that cost them the team.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so I mean, I'm just looking forward to seeing some actual trades that's going on because this ain't it. MLB trade, but let me see if anything come up here. Okay, so the Blue Jays signed Tyler Rogers. Got Edwin Diaz, yep. Adolis Garcia to the Phillies. Twins signed Josh Bell. Merrill Kelly to the D-backs.
Is Josh Bell going to be one of those guys that ends his career on 15 different teams?
Could be.
Yeah, I mean he's always being picked up at the trade deadline, and then he's being shipped off to another team the next year.
That is too
like
funny.
On 2 teams just about every year.
I mean, just the whole thing of Pete Alonso, that's what throws me off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pete Alonso. I mean, and it's got a pretty decent resume thus far, playing for one team. And his rookie season was what? 2019.
His WAR's only at 23. Wow. I guess it's because of his batting average.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the power, but I mean, would you rather have Pete Alonso or Kyle Schwarber?
That's a good one.
I definitely want to have Schwarber. I mean, Schwarber's WAR isn't that bad, isn't that high either. But if you could do a comparison of 19 to 25 year by year.
19 to 25.
Yeah. Because I think Schwarber has a year on him, or a year and a half. Oh, it's great how they start you off in the 1800s.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
It's kind of like Jeff trying to order some stuff. All right, so let's see.
Okay. The numbers are comparable.
Mm-hmm.
Completely comparable. $62, yeah. Actually, Alonso's numbers are...
Because Schwarber, he's been hurt recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, Schwarber's out not last year, the year before, I think, for a little bit. But I mean, Schwarber's guaranteed like 50 home runs every year.
Right.
I don't know what Alonso's is, but it's right. So that's 6 years. Yeah, 6. 68, 6 into 26, 40. Yeah, so they're both averaging 40 home runs a year.
Yeah.
Easily. Probably like 44, 45 home runs a year. So yeah, they're almost the identical player. But but then again, Alonso does play first base, and Schwarber only DHs.
Well, before that, Schwarber was what, a catcher?
He was a catcher. Yeah, he came up as a catcher with the Cubbies. Interesting.
I'm just hoping we get.
Oh, how do their K rates compare? That's a good one, Steve.
Oh, geez.
I'm sure Schwarber is much higher. I don't know if they have Ks on there. I don't know if the strikeouts are there, but we can look through the regular.
Right here, strikeouts. 984 for Pete, 1158 for Kyle.
Yeah, he goes down a little bit more.
So, hit by pitch, Pete Alonso took 60 more.
Yeah.
That is too funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like doing those comparisons of players,
Yeah.
Just to see, it kind of brings everything, makes the picture just a little bit clearer.
It does.
I'm
all about action, though. Got to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my opinion, this winter season was not as productive as I would like for it to have been.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still, I don't even think we're at the midway point yet. I would say after January 1st would be the midway point.
Right.
And then you're going to start seeing some movement. And I just hope it doesn't drag on like that one year where it dragged in almost all the way into spring training.
Yeah.
Which was brutal, So, yeah. I don't know. It's just weird because some teams are just so quiet. The teams that, you think would be making moves that just need like one. The Padres, what have the Padres done? That's another team. You know, the Royals are on the cusp. The Padres are, always going to be there. The Brewers don't seem to ever need to make any moves because everybody writes them off at the beginning of the season, and every year they're in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
Cardinals haven't done much. So yeah, there's a lot of teams. It's weird this year. It's not like in years ago where the first domino falls and then every domino starts to fall. It's like domino fell and it didn't hit anything.
I think if Kyle Tucker would have had somebody made a move on him, then you would have seen a lot more activity.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because when Alonso went, I thought, okay, here we go. It's gonna really start kicking off within the next 2-3 days. We're gonna see a whole bunch of moves, and we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Padres need to shred payroll. Yeah. Lost Cease, King, and Darvish, so they're basically screwed. Yeah.
Well, it happens. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens and play it by ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's pretty much all that we got for today. I think it was pretty productive after a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah, definitely.
As more news come about, I'll collect it all, bring it back to you on Monday, just like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything coming up, Mike?
Let's see. Just Friday night, I got another box from Shop Goodwill. We're going to do a live opening of that. Then I do have an archives break, but I'm not going to do that until January 4th, Sunday the 4th. And I'm going to get a card sale together. Me and Alan are going to do something. He mentioned it yesterday. I said, I got one coming up, so I can hold off until whenever you're ready. Mm-hmm. We're going to do a card sale, and that's going to fund my habit for my Shop Goodwill purchases, which I've been pretty damn good, I would say.
Right.
Price of the blaster box, you get 4,000 cards, and what the heck.
Okay. Well, I got a video that I got to push out. Basically, what I plan on sending off to grading. Still debating now after today's discussion. Should I go with PSA or should I go with tag? So
I'm leaning more towards tag now because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of BS coming.
I got a feeling I might just go through tag now because if I would have kept my order the way it was, I would have been sending off 108 cards.
Wow.
But if I went the tag route, they only grade up until a certain year, like I think it's 2020 or 2019 to current. And a lot of the stuff that I had are from the 90s.
Oh, gotcha.
So I might just go tag. So we'll see what that happens.
Well, go tag for your modern cards and maybe your older cards and, send them to PSA.
Okay.
Well,
that's about all we got for you this week. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me.
And Jeff Scott, he's going to do a mail day on Thursday on his channel.
He's doing a mail day.
Doesn't have a break this week. JR is back from school, so he'll be chiming in.
With CGS Sabak King Stan. That's too funny.
CGS at Beckenstain?
Basically, all the companies combined into one.
Oh. Yeah.
So, hit that like button for me. Appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, thanks,
check
guys.
out Mike if you're new.
I know all these guys. Nobody's new here.
We will see you all again next week.